First things first, when you hear somebody say, put up one of the most insane feats of strength he has ever seen, that is likely not going to be natural. Coach Greg, and in today's video, a 13-year-old girl, and she's on steroids. At least that's what the internet says. But what does Coach Greg say?
Today I want to talk about Emily Ibanez, because she just put up one of the most absurd feats of strength I have ever seen.
Okay, and so first things first, when you hear somebody say, put up one of the most insane feats of strength he has ever seen, that is likely not going to be natural. When somebody lifts so much more weight than anyone else of the same size, age, and weight, there's a likely chance that it's not done through natural means. But that is not enough proof to say that somebody's not natural. And so Emily Ibanez is only 13 years of age, weighs about 60 kilograms, 132 pounds. And she's got on the bar 343 pounds. And she's squatting it to parallel with only knee sleeves. That is truly remarkable and impressive at any age. But at 13, especially as a female, it's mind-blowing.
And you might be thinking that you could think of crazier things than this feat of strength, because Emily is currently just 13 years old.
And so think of it, at only 13 years of age, she's not only setting sub-junior, but junior as well as open, as in the adult category records in her own division. But here's something people haven't considered. The genetics. Her parents are both elite level coaches. They specialize in training people who are juniors, younger lifters. And so she has the best possible training she could get in the entire world. It sure isn't normal. Genetic outliers while both her parents are professional coaches on the sport. She was also a gymnast before, which grants way superior strength than girls her age. We will only know for sure when she competes in a powerlifting show. I believe it's real. Here's the thing. We've seen people like this in the past. Remember that 12-year-old girl that was bench pressing over 1,200? I think she was from Russia. Later found out she failed the drug test. And so people, they no longer have faith in people's ability to be natural, to set these amazing standards. But here's the thing. How often is it that we see a 13-year-old girl who's been training for years, that's right, years, not months, who has amazing genetics and amazing coaches to boot? And so how do we know that a 350-pound squat is not possible while being 100% natural? We don't, because we haven't said it yet. But perhaps she is. Perhaps if more people began training at the age of 10 and specialized in the sport and trained harder than last time with progressive overload, we would see more 13-year-olds squatting 350 pounds. But because we don't, we assume it can't be natural. Now remember, I'm not saying it's not possible that she's taking something. If she is in fact taking something, we might not even be able to blame her. Am I saying that this is what's happened in this case? I don't think so. I believe she's 100% natural. I believe that if your genetics are this good, that you're this strong, why would you ever want to take something this young? I believe that her parents, that everyone knows on this planet, that taking performance-enhancing drugs at the age of 13 is wrong, full stop. And I certainly don't believe that her parents think that she needs to take performance-enhancing drugs to succeed. And so in my personal opinion, this is 100% natural. This is what you get when you get the best genetics in the world with the proper diet and training, and this is the results. Even if she wants to be the strongest person in the world, and even if she needs to resort to performance-enhancing drugs, it's still too young. Perhaps when she gets older, perhaps when she's no longer a teenager, eventually when she's reached her natural genetic limit, perhaps then and only then, with advice and consent from her doctor, and only if it's legal, could she then consider using performance-enhancing drugs. But until that time, why would you bother? Why would you need it? She's going through puberty. She's going to have increased levels of hormones. She's going to get stronger than last time. She's growing taller, getting bigger. She's of course going to get stronger. And so why would you add it this time? Why would you do so much damage to someone so young when all they're trying to do is to get stronger? You do not need to take anything to get stronger when you're a teenager. You're going to get stronger regardless, and of course you have newbie gains to look forward to. Reminds me of Mariana Numa, who also benched 240 pounds raw at 13. Everyone was impressed for her to only decline heavily and admit she used performance-enhancing drugs to achieve those numbers. I must admit, 60 kilograms at 13 is very suspicious. Most fully developed females who are in their 20s that I know are around 60 to 70 kilograms range, and she's a literal child. Doubt it? Check out Emily's 202-pound overhead lift at 11 years old. She looked like a regular girl when she did that, and she just looks slightly bigger here. The Russian girl clearly had more muscle mass on her. And so here's the thing. If you tell me there's a 13-year-old that squatted 350 pounds, I don't care if it's a man or a woman, and say, do you think she's natural or enhanced? I'm going to say she's probably not natural. But seeing as this woman's been training for years, seeing as she has amazing genetics, seeing as she has qualified, experienced coaches that have done this for years, it makes the odds that much greater. And so I hope she's natural. I can't guarantee it. I wouldn't bet my life that she's natural, nor would I bet my life that she's not natural. I'm not sure. I'm hoping she's natural. Let me know in the comments section, what do you believe? Do you believe this woman's natural? And normally I would suggest taking GO2 Max or ActiBuilder or Turk Built or help with the progress, but teenagers, especially at 13, you don't need any of these things. You don't even need creatine. You're so young, you should be training 100% natural, eating healthy, learning how to train, loving the sport. Wait until you're older, till you struggle and hit a plateau and can't get past it. At that time, you may consider adding in supplements. Ending it here. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Did you like the video? If you did, please give it a like, watch those 2 bloops. And as always, the cookbooks, the training books, the coaching plans by me and my team, the Circle Diet book, the Harder Than Last Time clothing line. We have everything. Head over to my website if you're looking for creatine, protein powders, protein bars. We got it all. And until next time, I am out.